So check this out. I'm on the way to a rally in Virginia. It's like a rooftop tent rally or some kind of tent roundup. Basically, it's a whole bunch of like-minded people that are all into the same things, getting together and having a good time. It's supposed to be like 200 people, so pretty stoked. By the way, I'm packing the kayak, which leads me to the second part of my story. And I was making sure that I had everything that I needed for the kayak. And one of the things that you need for the kayak is your paddle. Apparently, I left them at the lake. Now, leaving a set of paddles that came with a kayak that you bought on Craigslist for 200 bucks doesn't sound like a big issue. Here's why it's a big issue. These guys always do this to me. They were carbon paddles that were worth $189. Absolutely crazy. What do you do? So luckily I had a pair of just cheap paddles that came with the Sun Dolphin that we bought. Still gonna be able to get the kayak. It is what it is, you know? I'm not really packing a whole lot for this trip. The only thing I'm packing is just some clothes. As far as navigation goes for this trip, there's really nothing special as far as that goes. Going to the rooftop. You know, it's probably a good idea for me to just take a look at what the actual name of the place is, but more importantly, figure out where it's at. So hang on one second. All right, so this is what I'm going to. Second annual rooftop tent rally, James River State Park, Gladstone, Virginia. And so we're fixing to get to it right now. Day keeps getting better, right? In the mix of messing with everything, somehow or another, I turned off the navigation on the phone, so I'm still 5 hours and 10 minutes away. I don't know what happened today, but today is just not my day. And the road that let me down, he closed up. All right, when I tell y'all the memory deal is real, it is real. See that? See that big bag? Yeah, I was supposed to stop by the local charity and drop that big bag of clothes off. You see, I've lost like 55 plus pounds and all those clothes don't fit me anymore. Just so happens there's a bunch of people in need right now with the hurricanes and all that good stuff of some new clothes. So I was trying to give them away and I forgot. I forgot to make the stop to give them away. So luckily what I was able to do is I was able to find a place, basically the American Red Cross that's along the way here. I don't know if you can see it much. But anyway, it's along the way here. It's like a 30-minute detour, but it is what it is. So that way I can drop off those clothes to the people that need them. So you guys know, whenever I find cool spots, what I typically do is I go into my backcountry navigator, and I do have Gaia too, so you could do this in Gaia as well. But I just simply press and do a little pin mark there. Hey, for that site and other sites, be sure that you go check out the Facebook group USA on Dirt. What it is just kind of a group that the idea behind it is to get a bunch of people like-minded together where we can all share wonderful spots to go wheel at, camp at, different hidden gems of America. Not everybody wants to hang out at the same spot that all the tourists hang out. I am one of those people included. So all the spots that I find, I put in there. All I ask is that the other members do the same thing. Go check it out, facebook.com, and then look up groups and USA on Dirt. All right, so I got the clothes dropped off. What I can say is whoever gets those clothes is either gonna get a date or a job, or both, because they were some fly clothes. I gotta tell you, what's right here, off the chain. You know, a little chicken taco with some bell peppers, some onions, avocado, a little bit of sour cream. Yeah, a little chicken taco. Good stuff. Camp cooking. guys, what's happening? So it's day 2 here at the rooftop rally presented by Blueridge Overland. They've got a whole list of events he just went through, and I was sleeping in the truck so good that I didn't hear it. So fixing to wake up now, cook up some coffee, cook up some breakfast, see what we can get into today, walk you guys around, take a look at some of the cool rigs, all kinds of different cars out here, all kinds of different people. There's probably over 200 people, definitely. So check it out. Got a little onion, got a little bell pepper. I got some tomatoes down there. We're gonna put those in there. Got some farm fresh eggs. See, here's the thing. When you buy eggs from the supermarket, they don't come with dates on them. And if your eggs ain't coming with dates on them, it means you ain't getting them fresh out the chicken. If you ain't getting them fresh out the chicken, you ain't living life. Get them fresh out the chicken, I'm telling you. Oh boy. Camp cooking. I forgot the tomatoes. Now it's actually done. I think that's actually called a Western omelet. Not sure. But we did it in the East, so don't know what it is. It's just an omelet. All right, so this is the first time that I've actually used my 𝗍𝐵 traction boards, and I want you to take a look at the flex on them. I don't think that the discoloration though is coming from the flex. I think the discoloration is just over the time that it's been up on top of the roof. But as you can see, it is sitting up on there. Everything's working fine. We'll see how they look whenever I take the 4Runner off though. I'm interested to find out if they're gonna be permanently bent or if they'll be just fine. I'm probably gonna get disowned by a few people whenever I say this, but this is probably the sweetest truck out here. Sweet, I like it. Diesel?
It is 2.5 liter turbo diesel.
Nice.
With a whole 86 horsepower.
Yeah?
It's slow.
Yeah.
It's a fast house.
That's pretty cool, man.
Thanks.
I like the way it's set up. I like that setup. Huh? Talk about base camp. That's a full-on base camp right there. Even the other side. Golly. That's sweet. Too much sauce. Hey, how does it make you feel whenever you see a car like this? It's probably seen more off-road action than half of the 6-inch lifted trucks that you've seen. Pretty sweet, right? There's some vendors behind me. Let's go check out some of the vendors. You guys have probably already seen some of the big vendors, so I'm only gonna show you guys some of the small vendors. Let's check it out.
Charlie Aurelia of SpliceWorks.
And Charlie, he's working on some synthetic ropes here. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, Charlie.
So it's all made in the USA product, made in the USA materials, and I splice it all right in Western North Carolina. So synthetic recovery gear is the safer, lighter, stronger alternative to steel, like wire cable or steel shackles. And kinetic recovery ropes here on this table are all actually, they're snatch ropes is another phrase for them. They provide a mechanical advantage, so they actually help pull you out because of the inherent stretch in nylon. And soft shackles as well, they're safer, lighter, and stronger, and very easy to use. If you can catch this. Open up the noose, put the knot through, and they actually hold and pull. Pull from there.
Nice.
Super strong. They're rated over 30,000 pounds up to 50,000 pound brake.
That's pretty sweet. And where can they get some of this stuff online? Can you order it?
Find SpliceWorks right on Instagram at SpliceWorks and or Facebook. I do all my business through SpliceWorks, Instagram and Facebook.
That's pretty sweet. So I like the synthetic ropes because of the simple fact that you don't have to worry. I mean, you do have to worry about them breaking, I guess, but the old steel ropes kind of came back and take your arms off or whatever, exactly. Right?
So we're trying to reduce the mass in the line pulls, so you have synthetic, it's all lighter weight. If it does break, you have a lot less mass flying towards your head.
And these are all made by you?
All made by me in Western North Carolina, and all the material is made in the USA. It's a full 100% made in USA product. Got you.
Now you don't have to have a special winch or anything like that to put this type of rope on, do you?
It'll go on any winch at this point in time, yeah. But
okay.
Most all winches that are made now, it'll work just fine with. Yep.
That's sweet, man. Well, hey, look, I really appreciate you showing us around, and check out SpliceWorks on Facebook. All right, so this guy here's got his own koozie. Anybody that carries around their own koozie with their own brand on it's got to be cool, right? But then I saw his Jeep, and his Jeep's got orange, and it's orange pop-up tent, and it's got a really cool logo. I got a sticker for it. So Tell us who you are.
I'm Brad Sell from Blueridge Overland. The watchtower here, that's our new hard shell, 55 inches wide, 83 inches long, easy to open up. Gas struts on either corner. Best thing is a lot better gas mileage than the regular
traditional
soft shell tents. Doing 13.5, and now I'm running about 15, almost 15.5. So telescopic ladder, and you can mount it in there whenever you collapse it all, fold it up, It's got a net up top to store some gear. You got some Velcro panels to hold a first aid kit. What we did, we added the Velcro up here to hold the Blueridge individual first aid kit. And you got your 3-inch mattress down here. And then, like I said, it's all gas struts, so it's easy open and easy close.
That's pretty sweet. You got a little gear bag over there.
Yeah, it's actually on both sides.
Tell me a little bit about what the canopy's made out of, what the material is.
It's a 280 gram ripstop canvas. Like, took it through the rain a lot, especially on the Trans-American Trail. We've been talking a lot of stories about that, and it's done great. High winds, heavy rains. It's been through a lot. Through the plains, like through Oklahoma on the Tat, it had some pretty gusty winds, and like the soft shell tents, we have the 𝐼𝐴2 and the 𝐾𝐿2. The 𝐾𝐿2 is over there in the corner, but so we love this stuff. We camp in our own gear, so
that's pretty sweet, man. So what all do you sell?
We have the hard shells, this is a watchtower. Like on the Jeep, it's another watchtower. We got the 𝐼𝐴2, and then that's the Craig 4 Plus.
This is the Craig 4 Plus.
It's the beta tent, so we have 2 of them out. We're doing a couple little tests on it.
Okay, sweet.
I'm getting it ready, so
it's pretty nice, man. And these, of course, can be mounted to trailers or up on top.
Yeah, different off-road vehicles, and you got the roof rack or roof and roof rack that's rated to hold the tent at a static weight. Then it'll hold the tent. So
it's pretty sweet. And what can somebody get into one of these tents for?
The 𝐼𝐴2 goes for $1,100, and then the watchtower here is $1,900.
$1,900.
Yep.
Full hard shell up on top.
Yep.
What kind of warranties come with them?
It's a 2-year warranty. So if you get any manufacturer defect, give us a call, and we'll get you squared away.
So one of the things that I asked him about earlier, like I said, was going to be about that water, and he said that he was able to pack it away wet and open it back up, and it was good to go.
Dry. It does very well with drying. So as soon as you get to camp, open it up, either soft or hard shell, and let the sun do its work.
Yeah, and even on the days where it's not really sunny, like this morning, it'll still dry out.
Yeah, it will.
That's pretty cool.
And it's a great tent. I love it. I'll stand behind it. So.
Cool, man. Well, hey, it was really nice meeting you. Thanks for sharing. All right, guys, we're here in front of the 𝐼𝐴 tent or setup here, and they make some pretty sweet off-road trailers. And they're based in Cosby, Tennessee. This is Jeff right here with 𝐼𝐴, Highland Expedition Outfitters. Tell us a little bit about the trailer that you have behind us.
Well, this trailer here is what we're calling the T4. It's a new design that we're putting out. It's constructed of all aluminum. The total weight on this unit is 1,100 pounds.
Nice.
The way it looks. It comes complete with a hard shell tent, fridge, off-grid solar, stove, running water. Let's walk around to the side and take a look.
All right. So I noticed right off the bat the cook partner.
Cook partner, high reputation. You just can't hardly beat a cook partner.
And that's on sliders.
It is on sliders. So
sweet. Everything's got this nice little spot right there. You got some bins up there.
It does indeed. Next to that is a stainless steel basin.
So you got some counter space and a sink.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
To fill up your basin, we have an on-demand pump. And so you can fill up your basin. You can wash your shoes off, clean the dog's face, whatever you need to do.
And how big of a water tank you have?
We have a 15-gallon water tank.
Nice. That's plenty enough. Jeez, that's bigger than the one I've got at home.
It's a 75 dual zone. Each zone is run independently. You can run one as a...
And it holds Bud Light.
It does indeed. So you can control each one of these compartments individually. Bring one down all the way down to -4 degrees if you want.
That's sweet.
Everything's on lock-in, lock-out sliders. You have a control.
Those are heavy-duty sliders.
They are 500-pound sliders.
Holy cow.
Control panel here for your lighting. You got lighting for your galley, one for your cargo area, and then 2 lights on, 1 light on each side for a little ambient light. In the back here we have a full-size slider.
Now that,
which holds your propane tank, this 11-pound propane tank. plenty of room for your personal gear.
Yeah.
It comes equipped with a set of go treads.
And these treads are sweet too.
They are.
They take up absolutely no room. That's the only problem I have with my Max Track style. Is that they take up a tremendous amount of room. You can't put them inside because they're too dirty. So now you have to have a large space that can also get dirty to put these in, right?
Very good.
And these go treads are nice. I like those. So very cool. And it comes with the fire extinguisher, which is always good. Yeah.
A 4-gallon gasoline Rotopacks,
Uh-huh.
just in case you're getting close to running out of fuel. Full-size spare on top, and it's matching. This particular unit's running 6-on-5 Toyota rims.
So it's got a Toyota lug pattern?
It does indeed.
Okay.
The tent on top is a bifold hard-shelled tent. It's a queen-size mattress. It deploys in about 3 minutes.
Wow. 3 minutes and I'm set up.
You're set up, ready to camp. But there is a full-size annex with a footprint on the ground of 10 foot by 10 foot.
So I can sit up underneath here in a screened in area.
Absolutely.
Which is what I'm looking for on my 4Runner. That's sweet.
Tongue box is the off-grid solar system.
Oh boy.
You got your battery, charge controller. I currently have the panel sitting on top of the awning. Catching no sun today.
None.
None.
What size is the panel?
That's a 100-watt panel.
That's all you need.
It keeps up real well.
Yeah.
And all of our trailers come standard with the lock and roll 3-axis coupler.
Now that is good. So that way, whenever I bounce this thing and flip it upside down, I can just flip it around the other way.
Exactly. This is actually an 11,000-pound hitch. So
wow.
Total overkill for this trailer.
For an 1,100-pound trailer.
Yes.
That's sweet. And you got a shovel, so
Got
good.
a shovel.
Now some people would call that an onboard bathroom. That's what I call it. It's an onboard bathroom.
Good.
Yeah. Well, that's really sweet, man.
Thank you.
Hey, you know, like I've said before, guys, I'm not a huge fan of trailer for my setup, but this works out great for the guy that just wants to have everything packed up, come home one day, pack it, or just hook up to it, take it out to the woods, and then you've got everything you got. Now, what's the starting price of these?
Bare bones is going to be about $9,000.
Yeah.
You won't get hardly anything. The way this one's set up is $19,995.
Great. And it's all aluminum.
All aluminum.
All aluminum. Yeah, pretty sweet. And it's made right here in Tennessee. And it's made by you.
Yes, it is.
We just had this conversation where he doesn't want to hire anybody because he can't find anybody that does it the right way.
That's right.
That's sweet, man. Well, hey, look, I really appreciate it. Thanks for walking us around. I brought the kayak with me, and I was going to take the kayak out for a little while. But that river is moving quick and I ain't got nobody downstream to catch me. So the only way that I'd be able to do it is if I got in and paddled upstream and then kind of came down. I don't know if I can do all that because it's moving quick. Does the banjo music start playing here? More gunshots. Wow. So I'll put Apple in just about anything, but I won't put her over that. I don't think we're gonna make it, boys. Another situation like I ran into before. That'd have been a cool road, man, but respect people's property, you know? I wouldn't want nobody just running up on mine. Bro, this thing is not getting stuck. Supercharged. That's sweet, bro. So Richie and I were just noticing this thing comes down and clamps onto this big ass beam that goes directly through.
All the way through.
All the way through. And the only reason we can come up with is stability. I would imagine that thing right there, dude, you can take it, you could probably take it tornado hunting.
Right? Like, what's up with that? What's that for?
What the hell?
There had to be a reason why they did this.
They didn't just throw it in there, right? You can put a 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿.
Right?
I don't know what we're doing there.
Tight, man. I don't know. Look at this.
It's solid, dude.
Metal.
Wait, does this fold down?
No.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it opens up. Wow. Dude.
Oh,
There it is.
Wow.
So the guy who designed this and owned and started the company, he was a designer for NASA and helped design the pod, the habitation pod for the space station.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
that thing's sweet.
The whole premise when this guy designed this particular one, he had a Subaru Outback. He wanted a camper that he could take off-road that he could pull behind his Outback. And so this
that's
weighs
it.
1,200 pounds.
1,200 pounds.
What?
That's sick, dude.
I'm doing a video on this during the day.
What do they start at?
The price on it?
Yeah.
Like you can buy it stripped down, just an empty shell, and I think they start in the low teens.
Dude, to fix that?
So these guys just turned me on to something that I had no idea about ever. The deal is supposedly when you get anything waterproof, what you're supposed to do before you do anything else with it is
Get it wet.
no clue. Mind blown. So you're just giving me this sticker?
Goldsboro, North Carolina.
That's really nice of you, man. I really appreciate you. My name's Will, man. It's nice meeting you. Cool, nice to meet you. Cool little sticker Cole gave me. Huh? Yeah, pretty sweet, right?
A Pontiac just about to lose my mind. I was on a Arizona, maybe on a California, where the people all live so fine.
All right, so here we are at the campsite, and I got my campfire started. I'm getting ready to go ahead and cook a meal, get everything ready, and we're just overlanding. Yeah, just overlanding.
We're overlanding.
I got my rooftop tent. Break out the turtle back. And yeah, set up my awning. Yeah, we're ready to roll. I think I'm an overlander now. Ooh, boy. Day 3, rooftop rally here at James River State Park in Virginia. Still a lot of words to say. Now it's gotten cold. That's my little pal right here, Brennan's dog. Time I come out to cook breakfast or anything like that, he's just chilling, he's hanging out. Hey man, hey Pooch, what's up dude? Say hey to the people. So one of the benefits for real about camping in the back of the truck is while everybody's packing up, I can cook breakfast and cook coffee, and I don't have to worry about packing up. Seriously, all I have to do is fold up my little bed here, pick up my fax tracks, put them back up on the roof, ready to roll. I'm gonna fix my omelet, cook my coffee, and we're gonna get it moving today. But check out this van, huh? This van is sick. So it's an old police van. Definitely doing a whole lot more action as an overland van though. Best of all, bow, no candy. Hey man, tell us a little bit about the van.
It's a 99 Ford E350, 7.3 diesel, 6-inch DIY U-joint off-road kit. I went crazy and put 37s instead of the recommended 35, so get a little bit of rubbing.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Rubbing it reason.
Craziest situation you've been in with it?
I rear-ended a lady on the way here, but
nice.
no damage. Got it on camera.
Yeah, and I really love the rock sliders because these are custom rock sliders off of a...
It's off a U-Haul van. The U-Haul company thought they were strong enough. Should work.
Yeah, that's a sweet van. I really like it, man.
Yeah, just trying to clean up old kids.
Yeah, yeah. This is what happens if you have kids and you go overlanding. You get stuck with one of these.
Bigger.
Yeah.
That's all that happens. Toys get bigger, more expensive.
Yeah, that's sweet, dude. Man, I tell you, after 5.5 hours, what a long drive. But I'm finally home. It was fantastic going to the Blueridge Overland Gear Rooftop Tent Rally in James River State Park there in Virginia. Cross Virginia off is another place that I've been to now. Fantastic time, man. Can't say enough about the event, how cool it was to meet everybody out there. Also got to meet some of you guys that watch me on a regular basis, so that was really cool. I look forward to going to a little bit more of those things. I don't really do a whole lot of the whole big gathering deals. I do this more of a way to get away from people typically, and the reason is because I work with people all day long. So, but nonetheless, it was really fun. I'm looking forward to going to some more. The next one that I'm going to is going to be Expo East. I hope to see a bunch of you guys out there. Till next time, peace.
took its toll. And in the name of flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. And the last time I walked in the swamp, I sat up on a cypress stump. Listened close and I heard the ghost of 𝐼𝐶𝐂